Blinky Bill the movie is a cartoon animation aimed at very small, very young children, probably from about the age of 2 to 6. So it's extremely accessible and family friendly. The violence in it is very much cartoon comic violence. So you see characters getting punched and kicked and pushed around a little bit. There is a bit of push and shove and wrestling, but it's mostly innocent. There is a koala, the main character, Blinky Bill, who does get up to a fair bit of mischief, so there's some bad behaviour there, but he gets the occasional ear pull from his mother as discipline. There is a protest scene where a character is pelted with fruit, and in this same scene there's a very small little adorable creature who appears to be crushed by a falling statue. Now he's totally unharmed, but there is a splat of pinkish red goo thrown at the screen during this time. So it's supposed to look like he's been squashed, but it's just the fruit pulp. There are two characters who mimic a plane crash. It's again quite funny. They make the sounds of a plane going down and hitting the deck, and the character imitates blood being sprayed everywhere and brains being spilling out. And there's the sound of an air raid siren. One character does get tied up. You see him sitting in a chair bound, and by another quite hostile creature who is out to pursue several creatures. This guy in the chair who's tied up then looks like he's been crushed when the building collapses around him. There's an animal attack scene where crocodiles chase our party of characters that we are following through the film. No one really gets hurt. You never actually see any animals being injured, although there is one poor little lizard on the road who it's very much implied that he is roadkill. Poor creature. No nudity. I mean, the animals aren't fully clothed, but I don't know if we'd really call that nudity. There is a bit of flirting and hugging, and there is one scene where a male character slaps the behinds of two female characters. He also uses kind of slang, derogatory terms such as toots towards these females. The only other kind of offensive language, one character does say friggin', another one says butt quite a few times, and son of a, and it's left open, is also said. No violent drugs or alcohol at all. The closest thing that might be called a vice or a drug is that two animals are lost in the desert and they start to hallucinate and they see mirages. Other than that, it's a really entertaining film, great for the family and accessible for everybody, good, innocent, fun entertainment. You can read my full breakdown of Blinky Bill the movie at cinemum.net.